So you have chosen to travel or study in Belgium. Congratulations! A trip to Belgium is always a captivating one. Gossips say that Belgium is a weird and annoying country just because it has free regions, free communities and free official languages. Don't listen to them. In just a few minutes, I will help you stay away from one of the biggest confusions that especially tourists and foreign students are confronted with. Probably the best known Belgian university is the Catholic University of Louvain. The history of this institution is so complicated that it has even affected the geography of the country, leading to a terrible confusion around the names Leuven, Louvain and Louvain-la-Neuve. Is it the same city, or maybe two different districts of the same city? Or is Louvain-la-Neuve a campus built near Louvain, or near Leuven, or the other way around? But let's just take it step by step. Leuven is one of the most important cities in the Flemish region, located 30 kilometers east of Brussels. The earliest mention of the city was in 891, when a Viking army was defeated here by the Frankish king Arnulf of Carinthia. In the 11th century, the city was already a flourishing commercial center, and since the 15th century, the city's fame has grown considerably, following the establishment of the Catholic University of Louvain. Nowadays, this is the oldest Catholic university still in existence, and its reputation led to Leuven being known as a university city. However, in spite of the great number of students populating it all the academic year round, Leuven is a standalone city with about 90,000 inhabitants. Due to its age, but also to the presence of the university, Leuven has now a rich heritage and an intense cultural life. No wonder the city attracts many tourists. Among the most important sites worth mentioning is the City Hall, built in the 15th century in a New Gothic style, St. Peter's Church, and of course, the buildings that belong to the university. We can mention here the headquarters, a Gothic-style building with Baroque elements, the Arenberg Castle that houses the faculties of engineering and architecture, not forgetting the monumental building of the University Library. Probably the most impressive building in town, finished in 1921, this was offered by the American people to replace the former library that had been completely destroyed by the German army in 1914. Leuven is located in Flanders, more precisely in the Flemish Brabant province. Therefore, the official language here is Dutch, or Flemish as it is commonly referred to. Louvain is nothing but the French name of the city. In other words, Louvain means Leuven in French. This means that in Flanders the city will be referred to as Leuven, while in Wallonia, the French-speaking region of Belgium, road signs will lead drivers and tourists to Louvain. On the other hand, in the Brussels capital region, the city will be referred to in both French and Dutch, as the region is officially bilingual. As we have just excluded the first confusion, let's focus a little bit more on the Catholic University of Louvain, or Leuven if you wish. This prestigious educational institution went through hard times in the late 60s. The political and linguistic tensions were so tough that a separation of the university was imminent. As a result, in 1968 the then bilingual university was split in two. The Dutch-speaking section, Katholieke Universiteit Leuven, remained on the spot, while the French-speaking one, Université Catholique de Louvain, moved to a newly built campus in the Walloon region. Where? In Louvain-la-Neuve. Well, this is the biggest confusion that almost any foreign tourist must deal with. In order not to get misled by this confusion, we paid a short visit to the tourist office in Louvain-la-Neuve, so we could find out what this was all about.
Leuven, Louvain-la-Neuve, c'est pas la même chose. D'abord, c'est situé dans deux régions différentes. Louvain-la-Neuve est une ville nouvelle qui a été créée au début des années 70 par l'université, la section francophone de l'Université catholique de Louvain, qui avait été, suite à des conflits linguistiques, éjectée de Leuven et qui était priée de se trouver un nouveau lieu d'accueil. Et les autorités d'alors ont décidé très rapidement de construire une vraie ville. Donc Louvain-la-Neuve est une vraie ville, mais c'est une ville entièrement nouvelle qui continue à se développer aujourd'hui.
Thus, Louvain-la-Neuve means the new Louvain, that is a town built from zero in the early 70s in order to accommodate the campus of the new university, created in 1968. Louvain-la-Neuve was built following a revolutionary concept that would be of interest to any architecture and urbanism lover. Its urban center is built on a gigantic concrete slab, which is entirely pedestrian. Under this slab there are the main roads of the town and a great number of parking lots, so you will never see cars in the center of the town. Louvain-la-Neuve is by definition a university town, highly animated during the academic year. It is also situated 30 kilometers away from Brussels, but to the southeast, and it counts around 20,000 inhabitants, half of them being students. As it is a new town, it cannot boast historical monuments nor large boulevards, as the human dimension was essential in its creation. The town is attractive for its modern architecture itself. As we have already found out, Louvain-la-Neuve is a continuously developing town, so we can find here most of the typical elements of any important city, from shopping areas, cinemas, a theater, a concert hall, to parks and protected natural sites. From an administrative point of view, Louvain-la-Neuve belongs to the city of Ottignies, together making up the municipality of Ottignies-Louvain-la-Neuve. This is situated in the Walloon-Brabant province, thus in the region where the only official language is French. Moreover, Louvain-la-Neuve does not have an official translation in any other language. Even in Flanders, it will be referred to as Louvain-la-Neuve. As a proof, for example, the railway station Louvain-la-Neuve Université is called in the Flemish region Louvain-la-Neuve Universiteit. In conclusion, Louvain is not the same thing as Louvain-la-Neuve. They are two totally different cities, situated in different regions and served by two, obviously, different highways and railway lines. The distance between the two cities is 28 kilometers. That is 1 hour by train, 2 hours by bus and 1 hour and 40 minutes by bicycle. Now you know the difference, and if you want to find out more about student life in Belgium, all you have to do is plan at least 2 stops in your journey, one in Louvain and one in Louvain-la-Neuve. But be careful and take the right train. Oh, I almost forgot. Louvain, the old one, is the hometown of Stella Artois, probably the most famous Belgian beer in the world.